black hole information paradox still remains a key problem within quantum gravity. My name is Julian De Vuyst. I'm a first year's PhD student at the Okinawan Institute for Science and Technology, and today I will be your guide through a paper called Operational Islands and Black Hole Dissipation and JT Gravity. So let's get started.
Many decades have passed since Hawking's discovery that black holes evaporate, but the puzzle still remains. In this paper, we would like to use the island formula to find the Page curve. This curve describes how the entropy of the black hole evolves in time, namely it first increases as more Hawking radiation is emitted, and then eventually recedes to zero according to the Bekenstein-Hawking formula, which is proportional to its horizon area. We will employ the island formula, or equivalently the quantum extremal surface formula, where we define a boundary observer along some trajectory who wants to measure the entropy. The entropy of a black hole in this way is given by a surface in the bulk and the contribution of matter fields across this region. By extremizing and then minimizing the generalized entropy, we find its time evolution. In this paper, we will define the islands in an operational way. Our observer can shoot in light rays, which reflect off a bulk point and then collect them back. By reading off their clock, they can relate this to Poincaré coordinates according to a reparametrization f of t. Using this knowledge, they can construct a unique bulk frame from their perspective. Evaporation is then achieved by letting them shoot in a classical pulse with a certain energy and absorb all outgoing radiation. The result is an exponentially decaying energy for the black hole, from which they can find the reparametrization by solving the Schwarzian derivative. Notice how we need not define any heat baths for this setup. For the contribution of the matter fields in the formula, we will use a renormalized entropy. From the bare entropy in one frame, we subtract the entropy with respect to another frame. What's left is a finite renormalized entropy. This means that both contributions in our formula are finite and have meaning on their own, and not only their sum. Our calculations show that the Page curve is indeed found. First, we have a trivial island on the past horizon, which only consists of an increasing matter contribution. This is followed by a non-trivial island in the exterior region in front of the black hole horizon, dominated by the decreasing area term. Even more so when looking at macroscopically large black holes, this curve recedes back to the computations made from a thermodynamic standpoint. Finally, we look at the same situation where the observer now sends in a pulse with an additional electric charge. We end up with a decaying energy and charge profile for the black hole. However, when the charge is large enough, the black hole first emits superradiation. During this phase, it starts to grow, heat up, and its entropy increases. After a while, it starts emitting thermal radiation instead and fully evaporates.
So in conclusion, we found that through operational islands we can find a unitary Page curve, and a generalization of our model can be made for charged black holes in JT gravity. If there's any question at all, please don't hesitate to contact me through Slack or via my email address, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of your conference.